An American outfit called Pro-Ampac has announced today that it's going to acquire the packaging business of Transcontinental in a deal valued at $2.2 billion. We're joined by the executive chair of the board at TC Transcontinental, Isabelle Marcoux. Thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Hey, Andrew, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So we were looking at this morning. We thought Transcontinental, well, they're all about packaging, aren't they? So it is, we'll talk about the rest of the business now, but right now, packaging is most of your revenue. It's almost 60% of your revenue, I believe.
Yeah, a little shy of 60%, absolutely. And today we're announcing the sale of those U.S. assets to U.S. purchasers. We're thrilled this transaction delivers immediate and significant value to our shareholders at a substantial premium. Our stock used to trade before today at $20. We're looking at a transaction that will deliver $20 to our shareholders in dividend, and they will remain shareholders of TC Transcontinental, which is the other half of our business.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so you're paying this $20 a share dividend. I think the amount, you haven't calculated it exactly yet, but it's about $20 a share?
Exactly, that's what it is. So it represent quite a substantial premium. We trade at 5.5 times EBITDA, and we're selling this business at a 9 times multiple, hence the premium that I've been referring to.
Right. So now, packaging in your latest quarter was almost almost $400 million. And then this other business, retail services and printing, was about 260 million, so smaller. But I noticed its profitability was almost as much as packaging, that latter business.
Correct. So our $1.2 billion retail services, print, and educational publishing business is a profitable business. It's a fully invested platform. It generates incredible cash flows. And with this transaction, we will be repaying debt, we will be issuing a dividend, and we will be left with a strong balance sheet that will poise us for further growth in Canada in those sectors of retail services and educational book publishing.
Oh, that's interesting. What kind of books? Are they textbooks that you publish?
So what we do is educational book publishing. So K-12, college, university, both print and digital, in French language. So we have built this business over the last 15 years from one acquisition to many others, and now it's a $110 million business, and it's a business that we want to continue growing.
Is that
on the print?
Sorry, go ahead.
On the retail services and print side, we've grown our ISM business, in-store marketing business, to just about nothing, to 300 million right now. In the past 3 years, we've made acquisitions in Quebec, in Ontario, in Manitoba, and that's a business we also wish to continue growing.
Sorry, I interrupted you there. The educational publishing, is that in France as well, mainland France, or France, or is it just in Quebec?
It's in Quebec mostly, but it's also in Canada, where French is taught as a second language.
Right. And then tell us about this retail business. What exactly does it do? Is it digital, or does it involve physical media?
So it's both. It's a simple description of in-store marketing is print and digital signage and temporary and permanent displays. So with our flyers, we bring people in stores. And as the retailers continue to invest in their brick and mortar, we dress up the store, so to speak. So in any given week, we ship at least one item to 30,000 retail stores in Canada. We see that as a growth area.
Flyers, that's interesting. That's a tough one, isn't it? I've heard in the past it's a battle of wits between the retailers and the shoppers. They want to offer good deals, but they can't give too much away, and the shoppers are pretty canny.
And the reality with inflation, shoppers are looking for discounts and retailers are looking to bring people in their stores. So flyers is still a great medium. We've transformed the flyers place certainly in Quebec and British Columbia with a new product that's called Radar. And in the rest of Canada, we distribute flyers.
So it's interesting, you're kind of going, but you started off as commercial printers. You're only a very specialized printer now, but you made the trip into packaging and you're kind of returning to your roots here.
The reality is quite the contrary. The print company we were 10 years ago is quite different than the retail services and printing company we are today. It's evolved, this in-store marketing business. And the reality in the past 3 years, the acquisitions we've done were in that sector. They were not in packaging. Nice. The issue with packaging is very simple. We trade at 5.5. Acquisitions come at 9 times at least. So it's very hard to create value for our shareholders growing into packaging. We have invested heavily in packaging for organic growth, but the reality, there's limited volume growth and the pricing pressures are really hard. So for us, the best way to create value for our shareholders was to sell that business at a large premium. So what we're selling is really our U.S. assets to a U.S. purchaser, and we're excited to embark into this sharp focus we have on advancing retail services and educational publishing in Canada. We're really doubling down on Canada. We're a Canadian company headquartered in Montreal, 4,000 employees in Canada, and we remain committed and focused to grow those businesses here.
Isabelle, thank you very much for joining us today. Isabelle Marcoux, Executive Chair of the Board at Transcontinental.